I'd like to tell you a story about when I was 22. I was an emotionally young 22, although I didn't think so at the time. I was going out to dinner one evening with my husband and another couple. We had a lovely evening, and the next day I got together with my girlfriend that I had been out with the night before. We had coffee, and she sat down and she said to me, "Laura, you are really mean to your husband." And I said, "I am." I had no idea what she meant, what she was talking about. And then she went on to tell me a couple of the comments that I had made to him while the four of us were having dinner together. And I was stunned by what she told me that I said. I had no clue I had even said those things out of my mouth. And they were unkind, and they were absolutely subconsciously reacting that I had no clue that I was doing. And that shook me up. And I realized that I was caught in this pattern that I hadn't even been aware of. So I then proceeded to go into decades of self growth work. And it took me 20 years before I was able to actually sit down with my husband, my ex husband, and say to him, and repair with him what had happened, what neither of us knew how to do or address at the time. And the gift in all of that was it really made me search for how to stop reacting and behaving in those hurtful ways toward the people I loved and felt closest to. So if you find yourself caught in reactive patterns, recognizing things after the fact, behaviors that you don't like about yourself, there is a way out. And you don't do it because you're stupid or lazy or bad. It's because these are patterns that we learned growing up, oftentimes in our own household growing up, from parents who also didn't know any differently, didn't have a set of skills that were much needed to be able to feel our true, authentic self in relationship and have good communication. So if you're tired of hurting those you love the most, if you are tired of your own self-destructive, self-limiting patterns, there is a way out. And that's why we created this workshop, 5 ways to stop sabotaging your relationships. And in that workshop, we're going to share with you the skills, some of the crucial skills that I learned that made a huge difference. I'm Laura Fine, and I'm the co-founder of Transpersonal Energy Healing Therapy. And I'm so delighted and pleased to bring this work to you that I feel so passionate about, because I would love to help you get out of the pain that I had been in. So you can make peace with your pain. You can find the wisdom that actually lives in the wounds that caused that pain. And you can shift your relationships from conflict to connection. So click below to read more about the workshop and to register now. And I hope I get to meet you then.